in the hole.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another one. Jacob Larson and myself, we just landed in Burlington, Vermont, and we're picking up the rental car. We always look forward to this trip every single year. We've got a little bit of a drive over to New York to see our buddy Bryce Collins with Eastern View Outfitters. If you guys have been following along a little while, you already know that the last, I don't know, 3 years that we've been coming up here this same time, it tends to get pretty rowdy. So this is one that we definitely look forward to and we're excited about. This is going to be Jake's first time hunting in New York. But quick little shout out to Hertz. Guy was like, "Are you Hertz Gold?" And I was like, "You know, as a matter of fact, I am." And he just hooked us up with the Chrysler Pacifica. I said, "Is that any like upcharge or anything?" He's like, "No, you're good." Man, I didn't have to do nothing. Dude just handed me the keys and we're all set. So, dude, this thing is sick. We got plenty of space and we didn't even have to pay any more for it. So, we got a Jacob here.
What's going on,
dude?
Not much.
So, this is Jake's first time hunting in New York. Jake's been with us now. Well, he was with us throughout the spring and summer. And for those of you that followed along in the Facebook group, you saw the internship thing we did this summer, and we were looking for 2 guys. And if you guys hadn't figured it out by now, Jake is one of those guys, Jake Larson. Jordan Ellis is the other guy. So our other squad's actually in Canada right now hunting cranes. So quickly, let's just ask Jake, what has your experience with dive bomb been like so far? I guess this is your 3rd travel trip now. You and Jordan both went from being unpaid interns to, you guys, can't brag on you enough, you guys have done awesome, to now you're paid interns. What's the experience been like so far?
So far, it's been a pretty great experience. Got to be, so far, already been to a ton of places that didn't really imagine or ever, I dreamed of, but never really imagined it ever being able to go and especially hunt. Witnessed some crazy things already and met some great people. And it's a pretty surreal experience, and you know, learning a lot of what goes in behind the scenes and the time that actually goes into everything before you guys see it. But yeah, no, it's a pretty great experience, and excited for what we have here to come.
Learning a lot about how picky we are with our marketing and the stuff that we let out. But no, these guys have been awesome. We're stoked to have these guys, Jake and Jordan, and Matt, Judy, all of our marketing guys. So let's see, where's the button to close this thing up? It's over here on the side, huh? There it is. All right, well, we got a little bit of a drive. We got a ferry to catch. We got a pretty sweet ride for this one. Well, it looks like we found our feed for tomorrow, right here at the horse track. No, we're actually just rolling into town, and we looked over and we're like, God, dude, there's some geese over there on the horse track. So we actually don't have our binoculars, so we can't see if there's any bands out there. But it's getting dark, and it's time to get some food and get ready for hopefully an awesome hunt tomorrow. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, folks. We are at the gas station just waiting on a few folks, and it doesn't look like it's raining that hard right now, but man, it has been absolutely pouring this morning, and as you guys probably know, not ideal for the cameras. So we've got, I don't know, I think a 10-minute drive to the field, so most likely you guys aren't going to see much setup stuff this morning, you know, putting decoys and getting the blind nestled in, because it's probably going to be raining pretty hard. But we are supposed to have a window a little bit after shooting light, hopefully around 6:20, 6:30 it stops raining, so when the video comes back on, it might be kind of right into the action. I don't know. We'll just have to play it by ear. But it's been raining very, very hard this morning, and it's going to continue to rain for a little while. So might not see a whole lot because we got to keep that camera protected and dry. But it sounds like a pretty big feed. 500-600 birds is what Bryce said. So we're optimistic that it's going to be a really good hunt. We're going to do our best to bring it to you in the rain. So. What do you say there, Jakey? It's cooled off a little bit this morning, huh?
It's a little chilly.
What you about? Got T-boned by that door there, bud. Good. Dude, you look like you're a man on a mission, but I see you eyeing up the frozen goods before you even get to the good stuff. Bro. What's it gonna be?
One of these guys. Oh.
We're gonna have to go with the more reliable. I just want a small one though. I guess we'll have to go with this one here. That'll work. Dang, you changed your mind? You went with the Johnson, dude. Golly, how many ounces is that thing?
That'd be 24 ounces.
Dude, you're ready for a big day. Let's go.
How you doing, folks? We got the dive bomb crew up here, 3rd year in a row. It's New York, September 22nd. We got a cut barley field, and we got a nice west wind blowing away from the roost. And what we got here is a beautiful hedgerow setup. Okay, we're gonna brush in, disappear against this back hedgerow, and side shoot them. Gonna create a J, a little denser on the upwind side, obviously, and then you know, a nice long string for them to work up with some kind of sparse family groups out in the kill hole. There's been a pile of birds in here, and it should script up nice, we're hoping. So stay tuned.
Let me see that arm sleeve. I don't know if people are supposed to be seeing that yet.
That's my favorite little piece right there.
It's pretty.
That's
pretty sick.
a little lesser rodeo.
You like the big geese too?
Big geese,
the big
little
Maple
geese.
Johnsons?
You know, all the Tonys. Big, small.
All right, guys, so one thing you see us talk about in our videos a lot is you put your base layer on your blind, and that's good. That can stay all season, but once you get to the field and get your blind set up, you have to blend your blind into your surroundings. So our blinds this morning, they had a tan base layer on them, which was fine, but we're sitting on a hedgerow with some trees that are green. There's some big broadleafs on them. So what we've done is walked away from our location a little bit, 50, 60 yards, and we're breaking off a bunch of these trees, threading them through the blind, breaking up the bottom. Those hard lines are really what kill you, where the bottom of the blind meets the ground, the corners. So we're breaking limbs and laying them across the blinds, on the bottoms, the sides, coming over the top, and we're gonna blend in nicely to this hedgerow. So guys, keep that in mind. You don't just set your blind and start hunting. That's just your base layer. There's always more work to be done once you get on location where you're gonna be hunting. So we're getting pretty close to finishing this one up. We still got a few little spots that need to be tidied up here in the middle, but we're getting close, probably, I don't know, 20. It's still awfully dark out here because it's so cloudy. Still probably 20, 25 minutes from shoot light, and I think they've been flying about 30 minutes after sunrise, or not sunrise, but official shooting time. So we probably got an hour before we get to killing anything, but got to make sure the blind's tidy first, and then I don't know, 30 dozen silhouettes this morning. They've almost got them done. Bryce has been leading the charge on that. Looks really nice, high wind, so we don't have them too far. I really like what we got going on right now, so should be really good.
Wake up!
Nice.
Run safe. P9.
Start, fellas.
Wake up!
Quick spread adjustment. The wind actually has pulled around to where it was coming more at our face rather than quartering. So we moved a bunch of decoys, pushed them out some because they're starting to set up on our heads. So the wind's actually kind of swirling, making it a little tough, but we'll see what happens. That's a good thing about silhouettes. You can adjust them really fast. So we still got plenty of birds to go. So we wiped them out pretty good that last bunch when they set up on top of us. We'll see if we can do it again.
Here he comes. Take on! Take on! Woo! Yeah, boys.
Go.
Good girl, Kenai. Put him. Here he comes. Shoot fast or shoot last, baby.
You, these guys, they don't play around.
Kenai, here, baby. Here, girl. See any more out there? There's a couple out there. Huh? Teal, back.
He's a real good dog.
It's gone.
He's gone on a couple long blinds today too. Knocked him out of the park.
Her name's Kenai. Hey, baby.
Get some work in. You getting some juice?
Juice. Channel up, darling.
All right, give a little love to the high seat today. This blind that we're hunting in, this isn't a high vert, it's much smaller. And so I've been hunting most of the morning with the backrest down. But you know what's absolutely awesome about this is when you do have room, you know, you got your backrest for those long days in the blind. If you don't want it and you're in a little tighter, you can fold it down. These things are nice and wide, so you got plenty of space, and they stack and store easily. You just fold that thing up here and bring the Velcro around the pole, and you're good to go. Stack them in the trailer, do whatever you need to do, but these are awesome. Also got the little storage on the bottom for any shells, trash, snacks, whatever you want. Pretty good sized pocket there. So you know, it's very simple and functional for the blind, for hunting, dove hunting, anything you want really. But it's also doesn't have a lot of components or pieces that you can lose or break. It's very simple and practical, but also very functional and comfortable. So this is an awesome chair. Use the backrest, don't use the backrest. Plenty of room. Let's see if we can kill a few more geese.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
And we're piling them up pretty good. We got some, these guys can shoot, man. Bryce is some lady walking out into the field. She's pretty fired up, throwing her hands up, so we'll get a report on that. But man, we're stacking them up. She's all throwing her hands up and stuff. What do y'all think about it, guys?
been a good
Got
real
some
good hunt.
shooters down here, man. Looks like she's giving Bryce the business over there too. Work her up.
This Karen was waving, wasn't she? Yeah. We see you.
Yes, she was.
Well, go pick us off.
Piling them up pretty good.
Woman that I used to man.
Give us a little rundown on that. How'd that go?
It was good. It was good. Just let them know that we were killing some geese. She's the owner's daughter, and she's up in town, and the owner's not here. And you know, I hunt the farm that farms all this, and you know, I've okayed it with everybody, but she, I don't know. We're good.
There you go, boys.
I had to get him in a second.
What's that?
It ain't over till it's over, huh? Woo. Let's go.
See you not here.
Yeah.
Here, baby. Here he comes. Get the one to the ground.
What's up, bro?
Oh yeah, he's right there.
Hey.
Somebody jumping.
Hey.
Down goes Pumpkin
King.
Led him too far on the first shot.
I've been doing the opposite.
All right, we're gonna unload them. We're gonna start cleaning everything up. We got a bunch of shell holes to pick up, and we'll line them up for a nice photo. The sun's not ideal. If the sun was hitting us in the face, the background is nothing special, but I think we'll do it at kind of a side angle where we can get a little bit of that hill, so we might have a little bit of shadow on the side of our faces, but it shouldn't be too bad, and the background will be much prettier than if we go sun right in our face. So we'll get them lined up, and some post-hunt recap stuff here shortly. All right, that pile took a little bit longer than most to set, and we are going to show it to you now. So let's have a look. All right, and we got that to top it off. So that is one heck of a line. That is 88 New York Canada geese, and looks like we got some birds pushing in that still want to make their way down. So early season, I know a lot of people say that and they say, well, you got to be over your limit. Well, early season here, you can shoot 15 a person. So legally we could have shot 120 birds this morning, and honestly, with a little bit more favorable wind for our hide, that could have been accomplished pretty easy. But oh my gosh, like you can't complain when you kill 88 birds. So absolutely unbelievable. Bryce Collins here, man.
How you doing?
This guy, I hate to say it, but he does have some pressure, because when we come up here, I don't want to say this is the expectation, but for 3 years straight, this has kind of been what has happened, and you guys have seen it. So yeah, he maybe does have a little bit of pressure. If he feels it or not, he doesn't show it. So man, that was...
I'm a gamer. I don't know. I just do my thing, and I don't really let it bother me. We're just going out hunting with some buddies. I think some people would probably let the pressure maybe cook them a little, but it's just hunting.
That's right. And it helps when you got shooters in the blind. We had these guys from Tennessee, and I tell you what, when they pulled the trigger, birds fell. And when you're shooting a lot at a time with some shooters, that's your result. So it is always nice to have guys that can hit them. When this guy does his job and gets them close enough,
And you got guys in the blind that do their job and put them on the ground, good things happen. So Jake's down here getting some stuff. We even got the band to top it off. All in all, I think we ran, Bryce said we ran 7 bags. So I think we had 6 bags of V2F Canadas, that's 30 dozen, and then 5 dozen black and whites. So we changed the spread a couple times this morning. Wind on top of this little bit of a rise here kind of changed on us a few different times, and the birds didn't do it perfectly every time, but as you guys saw, they did it pretty dang good, and that's one heck of a hunt. So we've got another day here tomorrow, and you know, I don't want to say that we're gonna replicate that, but we're sure gonna try. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you had as much fun watching it as we did being a part of it. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.